for something fuller or more important.
Okay, so that's what these guys are doing, like Bill Gates, these high leaders of the echelons. The vaccination in this pandemic is a prelims to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, because it's going to be coupled with it, right? So this is they're preparing, right?
Yeah, this is just for...
Yeah, because it's basically to cripple the whole, they want to cripple your immune system, right? And have, because they're about creating a disaster and then having something to cover up that, right? They're about throwing all the baking soda in and then throwing the vinegar on top and then trying to cover the damn
That's
thing.
right.
And it's gonna be chaos, man.
Yeah. See right there, you gotta insert, it has to be inserted in you. And this devil, that's what he is. The word devil means a deceiver. This deceiver made it so that this hope, it can only be applied through breaking of the law. Why couldn't he make this hope something that was with the law? That's a question to think about. It's not a coincidence, too.
Yeah, so real quick, no, I just wanted to say, right, so, you know, what the brother is saying is, to you, is simply this, right, and it's a testimony and a witness. This year it's here, and it's going to be mandated, right, and it's the final of the major prophecies in the scripture. Now, when this gets mandated, okay, it's a law. That's how this system, beast system, works. They bring through their wickedness by law, and then they bring a physical force upon you. So they get your mind going, mentally, intellectually. They take it over to gradualism. Then they force you, right? And then after they kill you. Now, so real quick. So this prophecy is a major prophecy that's fulfilling right before your eyes, right? Right as we speak, and then it's going to be mandated, and then here you have the final prophecy before the chariots of the Lord come. What does that mean? While this is happening, that's when the chariots come to deliver the saints. Right? I won't get into that, but that's the point that he's telling you. Where we don't have much time. We don't have much time. I don't know what's going to happen tonight when I go home or when I leave here. You don't either. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we are. It's not time to play. Kids are not playing over here.
Back in Galatians 5 and 17, with the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh.
That's right. So the lust, the flesh is always desiring to go against the spirit. The lust means desire. So your flesh is always desiring to go against your spirit, which is your spirit is the righteous, for lack of a better term, the righteous side of you. Because you're an Israelite, and through the spirit, we're naturally supposed to be righteous, right? And after, as time goes on, because your environment is also wicked, that feeds into your flesh to be more wicked or to overpower your spirit. So feeding your spirit with the knowledge, rightly dividing it, the proper knowledge is very important, especially the times that we're coming into.
And these are contrary one to the other.
Yeah, against each other, right? You think you used to do this, but this happened, it's always going back and forth.
So that he cannot do the things that he would.
So our people, our 2/3 of our people are going to be in that state of mind, and they're going to get lost in that state of mind, back and forth. What should I do? I heard this, I heard that. I don't know. I feel this, because they don't have knowledge, wisdom, understanding, that breadth. Why? Because they willfully, because everybody gets a chance. Most side, you leave anybody out. All the Israelites gets a chance to listen, and most of them willfully denied the truth. So that's going to set up. That's a setup for them to be destroyed. They had a chance.
Hey, that chance is just to remind you that there's one shepherd, and he's over all of them, right? But they so if I may say, I don't even use the word choose. I hate that word choose.
Because all of us, we're just, like you mentioned earlier about servants, and really were sheep. And Esau's the damn wolf out there to devour, man. And you get out that line of that herd line, that's your ass, man.
Finish.
You know, you go astray, go down to the little valley down there with the sweet water. It's full of poison, but you got wolf in the damn fucking woods ready to tear you from limb to limb, man.
Hey, did you hear what he said? They want the sweet waters. But this experience is sweet and bitter for the elect, man. So they just want the sweet waters. And that's basically it. It's corrupted. It's all the delicacies of this place. And
Because
wickedness, but
you know, remember going back to the Genesis about how when we tasted that the filth of those them doctrines, and Esau said, "Oh, we on the snake, which is Esau, which is spiritual Esau, going back to Cain and so forth, with his treachery, he beguiled Eve and said about how, oh, you shouldn't surely die right away, but down the line, because remember the Most High said he's slow to wrath.
Slow to anger.
That's right. But when he brings that anger, man, it's justful.
That's right.
Right?
Indignation.
all his ways of judgment, man.
So yeah, it said here, so that ye cannot do the things that you would. Now, if you go to the book of Jude, it goes into how our bodies are chains of darkness. So even the men of the Lord, you get caught up in those situations because we're not perfect. So in your mind, you're like, yeah, I know it's wrong, but I do it anyway. Is that, you know, as blunt as I can make it, that's how it is.
No, that's how it is. That's how it is. That's to humble you. Truly. Because, you know, in that state, you're sorrowful. And in that state, if you're of the elect, you seek the Most High even more. You get on yourself. But two-thirds of our people don't do that. If we tell them, hey man, you can't be eating pork, and we break it down as to why you can't eat pork, and then they get upset. They're not
Do you eat pork?
It's a popular dish.
Okay. Okay. Oh, do you eat it though? Okay, do you eat shrimp? Yeah.
I don't like shrimp.
Do you eat it? Do you eat it? Crab? Okay. So shrimp, crab, lobster. I'm gonna get the law. Bring it out for the brother, man. So you know you got the.
There's certain foods that we can't eat. There's certain foods that we can't eat. But we're gonna bring out the scripture. But the main thing is that you understand what's happening, what's about to come.
Chip.
Right? The chip, this vaccination is the main thing. And if you want to make sure you acquire who you are, and more knowledge of the scriptures, right? So that the Most High can work with you and protect you. I don't know if you have a family or whatnot, but if you do, you know, you want to think of them too. And the Most High can save your family through you if you're of the elect.
And if you're eating these things, if the day of the Lord comes, and that day your wife made a nice bowl of stew with shrimp and crab, and you say, I don't know, and you bring blessed food, you're gonna die. Right? So we're trying to give you life right now. Brother to read, get you the law, brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Leviticus.
Leviticus.
Sure. He's bring it out.
It's true.
Yeah, basically any fish and shellfish. Yeah.
That's
This
our
kingdom is
skills.
based on wickedness. Everything that's against the scriptures, that's what they promote as delicacies. Delicacies, yeah.
You have to think about it's not about the Lord is just saying don't do this, do this. It's because of the peril that it causes your body. There's a reason you have to think about. Yeah, there's always a reason behind why the Lord says not to do these. That's right. And that's one of the reasons. Destruction it causes your body.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is
Delicacies goes back to Greece, right? The Psalm says their heart is as fat as Greece,
right.
but I
King's
delight in the law, right? So that Greece is very important to understand it wrong.
So this is Leviticus chapter 11 and 7. And the swine thou, though he divided the hoof,
Pork.
and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
Unclean to you, an Israelite.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. Ye shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins, and scales, In the waters, in the seas,
So we got fins and scales. You can eat it.
in the seas, not freshwater fish. Okay, so in the seas. And in the rivers, them shall ye eat, and all that have not fins and scales in the sea. So like catfish, you can't eat that.
Yeah.
That's in the river.
Kingfish.
Kingfish.
There are people, you go to like a Jamaican restaurant, think of kingfish and slice it up.
Yeah.
And you have the regular fish and you have that fish. And you go, oh, what is that? Sliced fish. It's not the name. It's kingfish.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to eat it.
So any of them that don't have the scales on the side, when you use a knife and you grate it, and then you see this thick scale, like